At the very least, we can build some extra walls here. Lord knows we have this whole system over here for the express purpose of overproducing that kind of nonsense. Let's go ahead and just try to close the gap a little bit to try to encourage things to go after the actual turrets we have. Though I don't know if the AI works that way. Oops. Sure. There we go. At least closed off for a bit. This bottom wall's kind of dumb because there's a bunch of mining facilities directly below it. I'll ultimately need to build one further in that direction once I get my mining buildings in place. There's a lot of things going on around here. Alright. So I've got these derricks. Go ahead and just point them all up. Yeah, up's the way to go. If I point it sideways, it's going to get weirdly in the way. And now, of course, we need to deal with their power. Those two are linked. Oh, we're nice and close to these ones anyway. So that part's not too bad. Now I just need to deal with putting it all in. So let's try doing a storage tank to link them all together. Have one sticking out in each of these. Nope. I'm always caught off guard by how little range you have for that kind of stuff. Alright. Just trying to simplify this a little bit by having at least some of it be underground. Is it filling up properly? Oh yeah. It's doing just fine. Then we'll have that outputting into a thing that'll make the canned containers. Should be pretty much good to go now. Let's just go ahead and connect it. Technically, it sure blocks my path, but finicking over one square in the middle here is going to be a little silly. Alright, so now we have a source of crude oil. Now let's worry about barrels. How am I even going to get... I'm just having the realization of how I'm going to get the materials for the barrels down here. It's probably a good thing that I'm trying to invent robots soon, because I'm going to have a lot of troubles trying to deal with them otherwise. Yeah, if I'm filling crude oil... So we need empty barrels. I can build a lot of empty barrels, so that much is handy at least. It just requires steel. Oh, at least it's just steel, but it'd have to bring steel from all the way down, all the way over there to do that right now. So you fill barrels in one of these buildings right here, which I don't have. Oh crap! That does me clicking on stuff on accident too. All right, I need to get materials for an assembling machine. All right, got what I need. I guess I'll put it over here, actually. Yeah. Because I think they're going to be awkward about the output direction. I don't think I can control it. Could be wrong. If I can control it, I haven't found how to yet. So we're going to fill oil barrels. So connect these two. Oops. So we have our source, we just need our barrels. I can make a whole bunch of them by hand. Which I might start doing. Oh, that's relatively fast. Can at least get the process started. Alright, so now we're producing filled oil barrels, which we can export onto a track. Now I just need to have this track actually lead to my system that intakes the oil. And I guess I need to have a second assembling machine over here to uncan the oil. And then when it's uncanned, it can be imported into one of these pipes, for example. Let's see, this one or the one up here. Tempted to use the one up there just because then we have... then our two oil refineries have two different sources for their oil instead of mixing the two up. That could be a nice simplification of some of the process here. Although I do need the more materials to build another assembling machine down here. think I'll plan on building it somewhere around there on the left side. Let's go ahead and just plan on crossing over. Actually, don't even need to cross over necessarily. I can just go right through here. And, whoa, we actually ran out of tracks. It's been a while. Alright. I have a chest filling up with those somewhere, I think. Here we go. Got a whole lot more conveyors to deal with now. Because I do have a chest that's just filling up with them over time. Which is just a convenient thing to have around. There are definitely enemies coming up around here, so I need to set up defenses. Probably somewhere around this forest, actually. Which, of course, obstructs certain elements of construction. Let's see, I don't know how close I want to be before I uncan. Maybe a bit closer than I am right now. Did I do that wrong? Oh wait, I have to tilt this one up. There we go. Get out of here, wall. I'm gonna probably take you down in a moment anyway. Oops. Oh, I was hitting E instead of R. And then just sort of staring at it, confused how my brain was messing up this time. There we go. Yeah, so we'll add our assembling machine right over here, which will input the cans. I'm already looking at this thinking we're probably going to have to move you real quick. Oh. It's fine. Alright. Input, not output. The output's going to be a pipe, because we are uncanning our oil. Right here. Empty crude oil barrel. We're going to connect the pipe. What? The empty direction defaults to down? Now you're just being difficult on purpose. You pain in the ass. Alright. Damn it, really? They would do that, huh? Alright, fine. I'll just take the whole thing up. It's fine. Let's move it slightly to the side. Problem solved. Now we're entering crude oil. They would invert the direction that it happens in right after they set the precedent of pipes being on top. I'm sure it makes sense. Input on one side, output on the other side by default. Sure, I get it. But, just messing with my brain here. Alright. Think I can make it all the way up here? Sure can. So now if I disconnect you, for example, we're still getting a constant source of oil from these barrels coming down here. The problem, of course, will be how consistent they come down. And some of that's going to come from whether or not I can supply enough barrels, these empty barrels. Ooh, I have filled barrels in my inventory. Give them more of those real quick. Oh, look at that. The output. One of the outputs is the empty barrels. That's worth considering. So maybe I don't need to. I didn't really think about that at first, but of course that would be the case, and that would mean I don't necessarily need to constantly. I don't need to constantly produce more barrels if I have a basic supply ready. That's all I really need. So there's my clean barrels, which really just need to follow the same rough path right back out. Maybe not with the stupid use of a underground passage that's not going to matter in a second here. There we go. The cycle begins anew. I probably want to build a lot more barrels, though. In fact, I should probably be doing that right now. There we go. I have a bunch of steel sitting in my inventory anyway. No, did I not leave a good space for this? I can make this work. I can absolutely make this work. There we go. Oops. You go out. You go in. Here oh, wow. There's the barrels right here just in time to show this whole process begin anew. And there we go. Alright. So now we have a back and forth where the oils get filled and emptied over and over again, and this creates a system where our oil gets transferred from here to there without having to pipe the whole path over there. And I can pump the system filled with brand new barrels. So there's a way to... Isn't there a way to dump them on the ground? No? Is it Q? Did I just drop those? Did I just destroy those barrels? And that just puts them back in your inventory. I'm not entirely sure what the hotkey is for dropping something on the ground. I guess I can find that in my hotkey settings, I'm sure. I'm just trying to take a look at this fight happening up here. Looks like they figured it out. Alright, I think I found the hotkey for dropping, and I think it's Z. Let's give this a shot. We're good. Oops, I keep it. I want to try to go back to WASD from Z. It's causing me some problems. Oh no, it's good. It goes based on where your mouse is. Okay, this is a little awkward, but I can do with this. I just need to stand still, kind of, and Z onto this treadmill. Yeah, this really a time effective way of doing this would probably be to just go ahead and just make a chest that dumps them all. We'll skip ahead. You know what? I have a bunch of turrets, I have a bunch of ammo, and I'm getting tired of my northern friends' bullshit. Wait, how'd I get in here? Oh, I kind of trapped myself in here, didn't I? Oh. Get a little bit of walls out of the way, just so it doesn't block you in there. Obviously, you can also just walk around, it's not that big of a deal, but so on. So we have an ongoing production here, which is going just fine right now. Yeah. There's a backlog of crude oil coming in one direction, and a backlog of empty cans in the other direction. Really the ultimate... Oh yeah, this storage tank is emptying now, so it really comes down to... We're at the pure bandwidth of what the pump jacks can muster down there at the moment. And I want to defend them. In fact, yeah, before I do anything else, let's go through with that, which is why I grabbed the guns in the first place. But the Northerners are getting rather aggressive, so I want to deal with them too in a moment. Let's create a nice little walled-off area. Let's see, I don't really know what direction to expect them to attack from. So I'll just create a wall all around. Just to block most directions they can come from. There we go. And then I'll just sort of pick a direction to plop the turrets in. There we go. A little bit of unidirectionality will hopefully help them get the attacks on more evenly to stop them from approaching. Also, I basically just made up a word. I don't even know what I just said for a second ago. Unidirectionality, is that what I said? Whatever. The art of saying things while playing video games and telling yourself to talk all the time is sometimes things just happen and come out as if by magic. So I have 11 more turrets and hundreds of more ammo, and I can go get more if I want to. And one of my goals, let's poke a little hole over here. Bloop. One of my goals is just to try to deal with the assholes over here. So I'm just going to keep building defensive positions as I go, hopefully. Let's actually put my turrets on that row so I can manage them. Can't I, like, control click them? Shift click? No? Huh. Oh well. So I'm going to try to build a series of defensive positions just increasingly close is going to be part of my approach here, as I sort of encroach on their territory. Whatever happens, I don't want to risk... First of all, let's make a save. No. Hang on a second. Sorry, my brain just shut down for a second there. So we're gonna have a big, dumb, cheesy name or something. So I can revert back to here if I die. But yeah, we're just going to keep pressing closer and closer. And the idea is that if something goes wrong, I have a backup defense to continually hold them off, so that I'm not at risk of losing everything I have right now. I might make a quick trip back just to grab a few more 100 clips, just to make sure that I have a nice supply and don't have to worry about running out of stacks to throw at people. There we go. I grabbed the turrets from down here. I'm crafting a few more in the background just in case. Hundreds of clips, hundreds of walls. And we're going to take it to the bugs. The only good bug is a dead bug, right? Everyone remembers that movie. I'm trying to be a little smarter about this than I was last time, just because last time they were constantly almost overtaking me. And that was causing me a few problems. Let's go ahead and put a spot down there for the walls, too, so they're easy to access. Get out of your tree. I'm doing busy work. It's actually not the right thing to call what I'm doing right now. Is there a tree down there? I don't know if trees are weak points for walls or not. I don't know if the bugs will attack trees. Anyway, we have some very defensible positions right now. Dear Lord, that is a huge field. Is that all iron? That is all iron. If we ever want more iron, we got it. Oh wow, look how many there are. Where am I under attack? Wow, they ran past all these turrets to attack that. Fine, be a dick about it. Rude. I'm in the middle of trying to siege your base and you're freaking hanging out with your alone. I don't even know what I don't have anything to say about that. Just that moment where I realized I don't even have a sentence to finish. But just thought he'd be a little lonely about it. Mr. Contrarian Bug. Oh, here it comes. I've baited them. There, yeah, that's a good sign. That's a good sign for us. Do they have turrets in the area? I only see the ranged ones. What's up with the cursor? I don't think I've seen that before. Or the sort of targeting reticle. Alright, these corpses actually give me a really good line of reference point of where it's safe to build the next turrets without getting them getting attacked outside of range of the allies. So thank you for that, bugs. Your corpses gave me a line of where to build next. This point's probably totally safe to rip up the previous ones. I'll leave the walls for now, just because I don't want to just assume that those are removed later in the future. But I don't really feel like putting you guys through the process of me digging up walls I've placed. But yeah, I want to keep a relatively defensible position. Because here, we're being casual about it. Killing a bunch of bugs. Those are pipes. Got that mixed up. I want to make my approach without getting obliterated like I did last time. Because I had some difficulties before. There we go. Yeah, I don't know if I'm losing track of the hotkey that makes it smart insert ammo, or if you just can't do that with ammo, even though you can do it with other containers that have a clear thing you'd want to put in. See, this one's the most redundant, probably. The bottom one at least defends the lower position if they try to flank a little bit. Now we're just right up in here, huh? This is nice. Now they get to be angrier. Oh yeah, we're attacking their actual base now. That's handy. This is way better than when I tried this during the story mission. Alright. You're the furthest back now. It's so efficient. Probably not efficient at all. Hey, let's grab that stuff. Alien artifact. We'll figure out what those are for probably soon. Didn't really come up in the context of the previous mission. Alright. Their output of enemies should be significantly lower now too. Oh god. That's what I get for saying that. We might lose those turrets, but I'm willing to watch from a distance instead of taking part. Dear lord. That must have been all the ones that were up in the iron field that I saw earlier. That was a cloud of bad guys. And I was not super cool with that. Let's go ahead and repair. Oops, am I forgetting how to repair? Right click, there we go. Nope. That's not how it works, right? Is it right click or left click? Doesn't right click is how you pick it up. Yeah, crap. Is it right click? I'm apparently forgetting how to repair. I thought I just left click with the... That's not a repair kit. That's the mistake I'm making. Do I have any repair kits? I don't think I do. Oh, there they are. That's where I was off. Can I... How does one repair a turret? I don't think I can repair from my inventory, can I? I think I have to place it first. Not a big deal, though. There we go. Alright. 2 alien spawners down. 2 more to go, it looks like, in that direction. It will be a lengthy campaign. But well worth it. Or something. Let's see about pressing a little closer. We can probably skip ahead a little bit, because it looks like they're not super on to me at the moment. But they're going to be real interested in me in a second. Let's get ready for that. Hey guys, want to tell me what your attack range is? So helpful and polite. I like these guys, which is why I'm eradicating all of them. Oh. Hey, chill. Be nice. While I execute your entire families. No big deal. Tree. You and me are gonna have words. There we go. This is going so much smoother than when I tried it before. Don't think I need that here. Yeah, the one back there is a pretty good defensive position. Let's dig up our previous turrets. It would be kind of amusing just to fill all these things with turrets forever in the long run. And just instead of taking the walls down, just be like, no, all turrets live here now forever. Just too many turrets in every direction. Alright, I'm trusting you, turrets. So this is obviously a very accurate representation of how actual war happens. One guy walks out in front and manually cuts down an entire forest, while some magical turrets auto-target the horrible monsters that are attacking him. Yeah, on those American propaganda posters of the "We Can Do It" woman, that's actually what she did. She just made tanks in the battlefield and just surrounded by warriors, and it was no big deal. It was easy. You just craft the stuff while you're there. Y'all are in trouble. Alright, we're pretty much in the clear now. So they're running out of enemy units and running out of places to make them. It is kind of funny seeing all the shapes on the board because it shows my exact progression. Oh fuck. Oh cool, they're homing in on them. At least there's that. Where are those ones coming from? I guess that'll be something to follow up on. Let's see. That's the next spot, clearly. Got him. Might as well leave a few of these here in case something actually attacks from this direction. It'll get attracted to them. Alien artifacts 27. Just need to figure out what those are for now. Is that more enemies up there? Oh man. They just keep coming. It looks like on my map there's a red area, which I believe is the radius of my pollution. So as it pushes out, it'll be attacking those, right? Spitter spawners. Ooh. If they're spitters, I assume that means that they're ranged units, right? Let's head north a bit. Is there a whole other spawner up here too? Oh yeah, and they're coming after me. That's not good for me. Don't mind me. Just backpedaling a bit. Alright. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna start building more turrets up there to wipe them out. They're on the edge of my red zone, so I should probably be worried about them actually attacking. I'll leave those two there to defend each other and block off that general direction. And I'll leave that one down there just because they seem to attract to it on the way to my base. That's probably a good idea to keep that there. In the long run, I'll probably build a wall along here. Maybe not. There's all that iron over there that I probably want to defend too. Just keep increasing production in every direction forever. Alright. They see me. Didn't go entirely according to plan. There we go. It's probably a good spot to start. So much ammo. Glad I automated that. It's clearly paying off in that aspect. There we go. Come get me, guys. I want to see what your range is. Alright, so you die right there. It's a good place to start. Oh, too many. We have to be consistent, even if my number was completely arbitrary in the first place. There we go. The funny thing about this situation is I think the wall deflects them from progressing properly. And I think they still target the guys back here, so this wall is actually like an awkward obstacle that just makes them easier to kill. Uh-oh. Oh no. those things are back. That's why this was tough before. Okay, so maybe I don't want to deal with them. I'm wondering if I want to proceed or not, because those things are genuinely a problem. The worms. Wow, they have more health than the actual spawners that make the enemies in the first place, and there's 5 of them over there. Well, shit. That's not good. Let's create a backup location at least. Just more... Oops. Oh crap, am I out of... Can it shoot back? Can't even shoot back, that's a bummer. Alright, well that's a problem. So as of right now, they're all clustered together to the point where I don't think I can attack them. Why am I destroying the walls when I just said I wasn't going to do that? Guess I'll finish it. I wonder if I can I distract them with walls? Is what I'm curious about. Nope. Maybe not. He seems largely unconcerned by walls. Bummer. And he does damage, which is a concern. Holy crap. The amount of iron and copper and stuff out here is absurd. Don't know if I'll ever actually need it on that scale, but could be fun to produce it. Ah, crap. Oh, that is some slow healing. This might have to be the end of my campaign for now. Yeah, I think it will be. Let's accept defeat for now. I think my slow creep of walls and turrets is effective for taking out regular creature spawners that just attack you with little units that chase you. But once you hit the point where you're fighting... When the enemy has artillery that can attack you on your approach, you can't place them adequately. I need time to place the turrets and then the ammo. And that's... in the amount of time I just take a few quick shots from a few of those worms and my character goes down altogether. Is that a... It's just a stone rock. What's being attacked? Oh, they're attacking my... They're attacking all of my walls over there. So what I'm going to do now is, at long last, just create a nice, consistent wall across this whole area. And hopefully stop making random mistakes like that. Yeah, we could just go vertical across the whole thing. And this wall will have clusters of turrets to defend it. I actually ran out of walls. Wow. I brought a lot. I brought a lot of goddamn walls. But anyway, this... And we'll probably go an extra layer deep so they can help each other out. The enemies... I don't think I need to be super smart about my placement of turrets, because it seems like the enemies are especially attracted to exclusively the turrets that already exist. Stock all of these up with ammo, and this place will be properly defended now. Alright. So I'm going to have a little bit of a jump cut here, but just assume I filled all these guys with ammo, and then I'm probably going to go clean up all these random pieces of wall I've placed, so I can then use the wall to finish this wall, and also just not have a bunch of debris, because those units, they're going to keep getting attacked by the monsters anyway, and that's going to make annoying alarms forever. Well, I'm feeling safe for now. So, I have 16 turrets and a double-layered stone wall with a little bit of a throughput. I think the throughput might serve two purposes. One is that I can get through, but I think it also... I don't know the AI very well, but it might make them think they can come through here. And if they're trying to come through, I wonder if that'll... In fact, I wonder if this'll... I'm curious. If I do this, and maybe not that much around, maybe like just a little bit of an opening. Maybe not that far. I wonder if I can use tower defense AI tactics to create a little bit of an opening and make them auto-path thinking they can get there. And then as they go through, they're going into such a huge density of bullets that they get totally obliterated. That's my thought process anyway. I think all the way up here I'm getting... I'm getting constant warnings because those things are very, 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 very slowly chipping away at the wall I left up there. So that alarm will calm down eventually. But yeah, all the turrets and barriers I left are gone. We have a nice double layer wall. And so I can stop worrying about constant attacks coming from that direction. At least ones that I was worried about, because I kept having to check ammo counts and check how the damage was going and worry about whether or not the stuff was going to leak past into anything. But right now we have a full lake-to-lake barrier. And there are 16 turrets, which means there are 1,600 clips of ammo in that area. So it'll be documented, what? It'll be good and safe for a while. So that part's good. And while I've been busy, this thing's been building electric engines, quite a bit of them actually. Now I just need to figure out how I'm going to proceed from here. It has a bunch of electric circuits because I literally just picked a bunch of them off the track over there and brought them over here because there's so many being produced all the time. So the next step is going to be to defend the lower area because I don't know if any of that's safe at all. So I'm going to want to get some... Let's see, I still have clips and walls? Yeah. Oh wait, no, this is already defended. I already took care of that earlier. Okay. And we still have a throughput here. Ooh. Look at this. The crude oil's building up. Oh, it's because we're not getting enough empty barrels. Okay. That just means that the throughput has moved on to a different part of the process. Ooh. Look at all these over here. Those were a concern. Oh yeah, they're looking through in this direction. Well, I don't like that. Stop it. I don't like that one bit. So let's go ahead and plan accordingly. Oops. Just want to move everything to here real quick. Should be a better position for this kind of problem. Oops. Yeah, don't try to load stone walls into your turrets. That would not be the ideal solution. This will give me a chance to get rid of this weird random wall that doesn't make any sense. I'll probably just go ahead and tear that down in a second. Oops. Here we go. Now these should all be nice and defended. So at least... now the bugs will be dying outside my base, which should at the very least mean that I don't have to worry about stuff getting attacked. Where are the bugs coming from is what I'm wondering. Is there a base over here I've never seen? Oh yeah. That's a lot actually. Alright, so that'll probably be my next offensive goal. If I want to strike out against the bugs, is to go after this thing over here. Because that's relatively close. But it is pretty far from all of my center of, all of my central locations for, pollution right now. So that's probably why it's not being very aggressive so far. Oh, hey, I just noticed something here. My drills are actually dry. This is all done over here. Gonna go ahead and just clean up, I guess. I wonder if any of my other sources of minerals have actually just gone. That was just the, stone. So I can just go ahead and get rid of one of my two flanks here. Now it's just one source of stone. Oh, no, there's only one source of stone constantly feeding into this location where I've completely backlogged all the time. Actually, oh, the backlog drained a bit because I actually did grab a bunch of the walls that were stored here, which I will now cram in there. Apparently you can't shift-click if it's red. I understand the concept, I guess, because you said not to put more in there, but yeah, I'm gonna put them back in there. How are things going up here? Oh yeah, you guys are also... I am starting to run dry on some of these sources, so it'll make sense to try to expand to those exterior locations that I saw out there. But for now, I can pretty much settle for just taking these mining devices and just placing them elsewhere in our field. Oh, there they are. I was like, where did they show up? Because they should show up somewhere. Get rid of this tree. Pesky tree. Oh, range problems. There we go. It's probably completely excessive because they'll probably get backed up really quickly and never actually do anything, but I may as well place them somewhere. So if they're ever needed, they'll be doing something as opposed to sitting around in a completely empty field doing absolutely nothing. Oh yeah, these guys are completely backed up and never even mining stuff. Oh yeah, I have too many things set up for the mines right now. Electric demand satisfaction is 100%, so I'm still keeping up with that. Yeah, one of my goals will probably be to expand into one of those copper locations we've seen. Ah! That will encourage me to wage war on those guys to the north, but those guys are problems. Alright, maybe I'll have to work towards upgrading stuff so I can go after them. Because I do want... There's some down there too, and those guys are easier to fight, I guess. But still a little iffy in a few different ways. I do like that my wall shows up as a defensive position over here. Looks like we're fighting someone down there. Is it bad? Can you tell me what my warning is? 5 turrets are engaged. Oh, it doesn't even say anything bad is happening, just the turrets are shooting stuff. Yeah, I'll try going left and right here and see if I can wipe guys out. The big concern, obviously, is the worms, so I guess I'll go based on which ones don't have worm defenses. And if they don't have worms defending them, then those are probably the places to go. That's so much coal. I don't see any worms over here. Yeah, that is awfully close in a way I don't like, too. So maybe that'll be my next goal. In fact, let's go ahead and plop a wall down. Just because I'm feeling slightly jumpy about the number of enemies right over there. Just to help encourage them to go towards my turrets that are available. Oops, how did I mess that up? I'm thinking that'll be my next war campaign, is to head towards there. Because that's where I can find more copper and more coal. And also just deal with the next wave of enemies that are going to inevitably be coming after me again.